Hello guys, how y'all doing today? I hope you are all doing very well today. Uh, Today I wanted to make this video because I think we're seeing massive changes in the collective consciousness of the humankind, on the humanity. I think at the same time we're being controlled, or some people or some beings are trying to control the world, or I think the world has been always being controlled. I'm certain about that. Before, they used only the TV, the mainstream media, the radio stations, the newspapers, all the events that happen in a country, in a certain country. Sometimes you think they are random events, but they are by design. But since now, with the hoax of the COVID-19, you can see that a lot of bunch of lies that don't make any sense. And since my point of view, and I keep saying it, I keep supporting it, that this is a hoax, and I have all the evidences in Mexico where I live, that uh, I've been, I went to a hospital when they say that it was completely packed and full of people, and it was completely empty. So, and like that, I have a lot of different stories that contradict the official narrative. So this is a global scam, I think, and it's not the first time that we have been manipulated. I think through the humankind, in the history of humankind, we've been manipulated, and we were not even aware of it. But some people start waking up and getting aware of the manipulation because of the virus. So you start questioning a lot more things, like if you were trusting about the World Health Organization, and this is the one of the institutions that regulate the drugs and the health worldwide, and all the countries depend on that organization, or that institution. So, and now you see that everything's a scam. So you question yourself, like, is this the first time that they're doing this? Maybe there were some other viruses, or the viruses that really exist, because I don't really believe in the coronavirus. And there were those viruses were invented by them. I don't know, by maybe the influenza virus, maybe I'm sure the VIH virus, and the herpes virus, or the malaria virus. I don't know. Maybe there are some virus that they did create on purpose, not just for the profit of the drugs, but I think everything. It goes about control of the humankind, control, maybe, like, yeah, a lot of people get sick, and because you're sick, you are not emotionally in optimal conditions, like in well-being. I think profit is in a certain way, but at the top, I think there are some beings, and I'm certain, and I can feel it, that they are not human beings. uh, might be reptilians, as they call it, archons or draconians, or whatever you want to call them. It all comes from ancient civilizations, and I can sense it, I can feel it, I can see it with the eyes of my mind. But whatever you want to call them, if you want to call them human beings on the top of the pyramid, but for me, they are not human beings. But they have always been guiding the way, the path of the humanity, and we were not aware of the big manipulation. You have to question now all your belief systems, all the things that you learn in school, on your profession, probably, if you're a physician, if you're a doctor, if you are a teacher in a certain area. If you learn something, if you're a psychologist, you have to question absolutely everything now, because I think at the same time, it's a era of a revelation. It's an era of truth. It's an era of authenticity. I think that at the same time, like they're trying to push and trying to control and trying to submit the human race, but at the same time, there is a big and massive awakening in the human consciousness, in the collective consciousness. So a lot of people, we started to question even beyond not just the coronavirus, but we started to question absolutely everything, everything that we have taught in schools through our parents, because everything was like inherited uh, through families, through our history. So we have to question. I've been questioning a lot of things, even who am I, and well, I learned that I'm not just the body. I'm a spiritual being. That we are a very powerful force. That we have the manifestation within us, and that we are just very powerful. And I think those are one of the best kept secrets of these people, of these beings, or these elite. That I don't like to call them elite, because that means that they are superior than me, and I think they are not superior. I think in essence we are infinite consciousness. In the way of forms, if you identify with your body, probably you will say elite. So I don't use that term, because I don't think there is superior and inferior. I think we're infinite awareness, infinite consciousness. So I think I see two paths. Like everything is changing so rapidly, so quickly, and a lot of people believe in the lies, but of a lot of people are not believing the lies, and they're questioning even beyond the coronavirus hoax. So if you ask yourself, well, is this the first time that they lied to us? Have they been lying to us in other areas? Have been lying to us, I don't know, like that they just went to the moon, or they may never been to the moon, or maybe they have traveled, or they travel through time. I don't know. Probably we're in a prison of perception, and then we are in a prison of information that they have told us. If they have lied to us and they keep lying to us, you realize that probably this is not the first time that they have lied to us. That probably they have been lying to us, and probably they're trying to make us sick all the time, because you can see all these war terror on your psyche about you're going to die, you have to wear the muscle, and all this no nonsense terror war on your mind. So I think probably these people have always wanted to imprison like the human race, you know, like in a certain frequency of perception, and probably they want us keep us like in an imaginary jail, like like an imaginary prison of your mind, of your senses, because you're beyond your body, you're beyond your senses. But I think that has been on purpose. Everything, every system on Earth have been designed to not get away from the matrix, if you want to call it like that. Like if you go to school, you start getting your programs, your mental programs on how to see the world. If you, of course, you are born, since you were born, you start educating by your parents, and your parents got their education by their parents, and it's been through generations like that. But it's not by accident. I think at this moment, I think it's been by design, and I think these people or these beings have always had the intention to keep us sick, to keep us in fear, to keep us seek to keep us in a certain band of frequency, always worry, always fearful. If you see all the mainstream media, all the things that you will see all the time are negative things. It is very rare that you will see a positive news. So, and everything is now going through the social medias now, to all these big tech companies that they think they were created by them. Probably you will see the Mark Zuckerberg, who was the inventor of Facebook, but at this stage, I don't believe he was the inventor of Facebook. I think he's the puppet, or he's the representative of the company, but the company probably was created by another intelligence, by another human being, by another extra dimensional or alien being. Mark Zuckerberg might be a clone, and he's just the representative of the company, but he didn't create the company. He just and they plan it to be global, so they can control worldwide through technology, or our minds, how they are doing it right now, how they are censoring all the information right now. And I think the same way that I think from Facebook, I think with Google and YouTube, which is the same company, maybe they just were created. I mean, they were by design, and they had the plan like, we're going to create this 10 years ago, and in the year 2020 will be in everyone's smartphones and everyone's computers, and we can control their information, and we can control their minds. I think that way right now, and I think it's not by accident. I think those technologies were designed to control the human mind, the human perception. That's what I think now. And every technology, the artificial intelligence that those companies are that those companies have now. So I think this is what I think now, that the world is not how they taught you to be. It's a completely different world. Maybe you will see a world that you're a free human being, you're a free spirit, that you're infinite consciousness, that you're already abundance, that you don't have to reach anything because you're a spiritual being. But they have lied to you, and they told you that you're little, that you have no powers. I think that's the first lie that they have told you, or that they have made you to believe. And now I think they want more control over the humanity, I think. But we're taking a decision right now between two pathways. The pathway of like being free, like a new era of being free, of wisdom. And I'm seeing that a lot, a massive awakening in people. And at the same time, they're trying hard to control. So there are two pathways, and I don't know. I believe that we're going to win this battle. Maybe this is a divine plan. Like, it has to happen like this in order so people can be shocked emotionally and can really see that they were always being controlled. But it had to go that bad so people can realize and awaken, and then see how the world really is. Maybe it has to happen like this, so it can be so shocking to the human mind, to the people that are still sleeping. I don't know. Sometimes I believe that it might be a divine plan, or maybe as a human race, we have to make the decision if we want to go for the path that being controlled and being manipulated and being taught what they want us to think. Being mind control, or being free and decide and having free will what we really want and what's the path of the humankind that we want to follow. So I think that's my message for today. Please subscribe to the channel. I just make videos when I feel some insightful things and I feel some inspiration, and I think probably this can make you think a little bit and maybe in the future, if you believe still the official narrative, maybe you will say, man, maybe that guy that I saw from in YouTube, maybe he's right about that. I don't know. So I'm here from Mexico. I live in Mexico, and I also I've been knowing and meeting a lot of people from Latin American countries saying the same things, but we don't have free flow of information. Everything is censored. Everything is banned. I've been some of my videos have been banned. If you apply critical thinking, if you think by yourself for yourself, you get banned. So I think I hope that a lot of the most of the humanity get aware of that, and in unity, the secret is unity. We will win. We will win. There's no there's no way to win if we're not united, if you're not as unity, because they divide us, and they divide us. They put each other to fight for in different perceptions and everything. So we're wasting time fighting to each other in the human race. But the secret is to get aligned, to get synchronized, to get united, to and then go against them and be free. I think that's the secret. And they know that how they divide is how they control us. So please share this video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.